Good morning, YouTube. I just came back from Vietnam, specifically in Cambodia, Siem Reap. So the flight was good, but it's nice to be back in Cambodia. I've been here for about 24 hours, and you know, and the thing I love about Asia compared to like America and probably Europe, but I'm gonna compare it to America because it's where I'm from, that things just happen. Like the plane, we were supposed to fly, me and my partner, we were supposed to fly on Anchor Air, so Cambodia's airline, and they didn't have it, so it was a Russian airline, so we were kind of like freaked out. Like it was from some Eastern European bloc country, Molda or something like that. But I'm just gonna call it Russian because it looked Russian to me. But anyways, we went on the airline. It was like Fly One, and it was cool because they get it done. And then after that, we got on the airline. It was a fast flight from Da Nang to Siem Reap, like less than an hour. And then after that, getting through customs was kind of entertaining through Cambodia, so I recommend trying to get your visa like done beforehand, like so you don't have to exchange money at that, because I've already been living here for a year, so they asked me a lot of questions about like scams and the Prince group and all that, so it was kind of like a pain in the butt, but I told them the questions and went through, so challenging because my passport has like I need to get a new passport soon. I got like so many stamps. It's like a good problem, I guess, or a bad problem. But yeah, it's nice to be back in Cambodia. Like Cambodia compared to Vietnam is night and day. Like Cambodia, like Siem Reap, everything's really like relaxed. And Vietnam, it's like pump, 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 like New York vibes. Just go, go, go. Where I'm from originally, I'm from Florida, so I enjoy like relaxed but a little pump, So like Thailand, I like the atmosphere in Thailand. But it's so hot here in Cambodia. Vietnam was cold and rainy every day, and Cambodia is like dry and hot, So it's so crazy how they're so close in a way, but so different, So we cleared through customs, and we're back in Siem Reap, enjoying our time. We're gonna check out Phnom Penh and go to Mandokri, and then go to Kampot, and then eventually go to Japan and see the cherry blossoms, and then go to the Philippines soon. So in the next couple months, we're gonna relocate. So my goal is to make $1 million, be financially blessed, and travel the world. So that's what I'm doing here in Asia. And every place in Asia is good on your personality. So like everyone's hyping up Vietnam, but no one's talking about the negative. Like Cambodia has a lot going good for it. Like it's, in my opinion, I think Cambodia is 20 years behind Vietnam and Thailand. So it's like stepping back in Vietnam in 1980, So yeah, like some people may want to be on the hype and want to be on that, but the issue is that Vietnam is going to increase in price. It will be like Thailand eventually, And also the mannerisms of Vietnam are kind of a lot. Like people just climb on your head. Like in Cambodia, there's like more personal space, but since we're in Asia, there's no personal space, but it's not like people climbing on your head. Like this is crazy. And just in Vietnam, the whole like 90-day visa thing, they're eventually gonna crack down on that. Right now, Cambodia is not strict about the visa thing. Like just be careful if you put self-employed and you say that you work as a digital nomad, you're gonna get like you're gonna get questioned of scams and whatever at the airport, So what you can do is just answer the questions and just think before, and everything will work out, So just get the visa online, the business visa. I recommend that you do. Don't like pay at the airport unless you have to. Like I didn't have enough time, and I didn't know they had a business visa. I thought they only had a tourist visa. So in Cambodia, if you have a business visa, you can apply for the EB visa. The EB visa allows you to stay in Cambodia for a year or 6 months. I think maybe they have 3 months, but I know 6 months to a year. And you can open up a bank account. So you can be employed, self-employed, education, but most people don't do education in Cambodia. And volunteer. You need that EB visa. You just pay the money basically and you get it, But I'm sure things will probably change, So yeah, like compared to like traveling through all Vietnam was great, but I wouldn't want to live there. Like Da Nang is nice, but they have like places like Dong Hoi. Like a lot of places in Vietnam are not hyped and they're really cool. But the only issue with Vietnam is the visa thing, because the only way to get around that is to learn Vietnamese, but you have to exit the country and come back or create your own business. So it's a very complicated. Yeah, you can stay in Vietnam, but it's very stressful in Vietnam. Like people don't talk about like how in Cambodia it's very like easy going, but in Vietnam it's go 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 all the time, every second, you know. And it's a colder culture. Cambodia is more of a warm culture, so I think Cambodia is like underhyped right now, and that's good. Like if you can save more money in Cambodia. The quality is not as good. And yes, the learning curve in Cambodia is challenging, but once you figure it out, you can save a lot of money in Cambodia. Like my cost of living in Siem Reap with my girlfriend was probably like $900, $800. And Da Nang probably like 1,000, 1,200, you know? So, I mean, I don't understand why people are living in America in the Matrix. Like, you could have a slice of paradise in the Philippines, or in Cambodia, they have Coron. You know, I mean, you can't live there long term, but you could live like in Kempot and visit Coron once a month, you know? And like, Cambodia has like a lot of cool places. Siem Reap is really cool. It's like Da Nang without the price, you know? I mean, you could probably live like 800 if you really if you planned it right, you know. But Vietnam is just like, it's just overhyped. And yeah, does Vietnam deserve it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, Vietnam is cool, but Cambodia's got Angkor Wat, you know. So Angkor Wat is, in all of Vietnam, like since I was there for a year, like yeah, it was awesome. I'm glad I had the opportunity. But Cambodia's got Angkor Wat. It's got 4,000 temples like that. And you know, like Cambodia and Thailand is kind of crazy right now, but I'm sure they'll work things out, you know. And yeah, I'm happy to be back in Cambodia, and it's relaxed, chill, you know. It's like a hidden gem for now. You know, everyone's starting to discover Asia. They already discovered Thailand, and now Thailand's kicking everyone out. Now Vietnam is next, you know. And yeah, you can have a high quality of life, and people work for the type of life you can live here in Asia. So the best is to work online, you know. So work online, gonna be great. But Cambodia, visa's great. The people are more surface level kind. Deep surface Vietnam probably, but they're more kind and more willing to help you. The dating is also simpler in Cambodia. Like in Vietnam, the whole dating structure is very weird in Vietnam, you know. It's very, very different, you know. It's not common to see like a Vietnamese woman with a foreign man, you know. It's starting to become more common since because a lot of foreigners are going there, but not in the countryside. But Vietnam's cool. You go to the countryside and it's like a hidden gem, you know. But the issue is that like if you go there, it's very hard to find a place to rent. And you have to be okay with that lifestyle. You know, you got to go to the local market. There's no like grocery store and stuff, you know. Like grocery store, but not like what we think in the Western world in America, you know. So this has kind of been my thoughts, and I'm like documenting my journey on basically my travels to basically be financially free, be a millionaire, and travel the world. I've already hit like 10% of the world right now, and I'll talk more about my videos of Cuba when I was there in 2016, 2018, and 2019, you know. I'll have to talk about like reflecting back to Cuba and all my adventures. I have so much. I wish I would have started this YouTube video sooner. It's just crazy how these people put up all this online stuff, and there's so much like overhype, and they gross like for example, like Japan. Like Japan is awesome, right? But they don't explain like how do you get from the airport to the city. Like getting to Narita Airport to the city is quite a challenge, you know. And like a lot of the videos, they like skip upon all the important stuff. Like, yeah, it's cool to see the cherry blossoms, see Angkor Wat, but how do you get from the airport from point A to B? Like even in Cambodia, like once I got out of the airport, we took a Grab. So we took like a tuk-tuk, and it was like $15, but it was crazy. Like during that ride, I think I almost died 5 times. It was like, but it was adventurous. I felt free, you know, like everything was gonna be fine, you know. Like, yeah, I'm being a little over dramatic, but like I felt free. Like in America, I felt like I have chains and the quality of life is terrible and finding a woman is like impossible. Like, yeah, the dating is confusing in Asia. It's complicated because you're a foreigner, and finding a good one that's not going to use you as an ATM, or you have to take care of their family or whatever. But like my partner is amazing. She's Khmer or Cambodian, and she takes care of me. She cooks and cleans. But Cambodia is a place that everything it works slow and backwards, and you have to be okay with that. That's why people that are retired or want an easy life go good. But I love like pushing through, so it's like challenging sometimes for me. That's why I couldn't live in Cambodia a long time right now. But it is a nice place to stay. And you know what? In Asia, if you like Vietnam, you can stay in Vietnam 6 months and then rotate to Thailand. Why not? Why not? Like, rich people, they travel where they're treated best, so why not copy them? Go where we're treated best. Stay where you like. You like the beach 3 months? Okay, you want the jungle 3 months? Bam. It's you don't have to live this miserable in the matrix lifestyle in America. And my like girlfriend is amazing. I'm so happy to have her, and she takes care of me. Like, I'll come home and the food's cooked, the house is clean, or the apartment's clean, and she's we can go and sit there and relax at the park and just enjoy company. Like, I don't think ever in America that I ever dated an American woman that I ever like sat in a park and just enjoyed her company. Like, we had to do something. Like at the beach, they're like being on their phone or reading a book. Not even reading a book, being on their phone, or just complaining about whatever they're on the beach, So, yeah, you have to adjust to some things culturally, And Vietnam and Cambodia, like the dating is much better, and in America it's just challenging with inflation and everything, and people work, they need $5 million to live on the beach, and then in Cambodia you could live for less than 1,000 on the beach, right? And make a lot of money and be able to save. Like, since I have my VA benefits, I save a lot of money, and I don't have to sweat it over here, And yeah, you just gotta get that $5,000. Go check out a country like Cambodia, Vietnam. See if you like it. Stay there for a month wherever you like, and then 5,000, 10,000 is good. I mean, basically in Vietnam, I was paying 1,000, and we traveled for 5 months, and I supported me and my girlfriend. So yeah, you can do it. And you just gotta buy the flight and get off the couch. At least you tried, But yeah, that's kind of been my journey, 24 hours in Cambodia. So we're gonna see Siem Reap and check it out and enjoy the time here, and head to Phnom Penh and then go to Madokari.